Good morning students, class 8. So your percentage chapter is going on. I have already sent two videos where I have solved the numericals that are there in your book. The questions are there. So now again I am going to start. So today I will start from question number 17. Question number 17 I am going to solve here. So what is the question? The value of a machine depreciate every year by 20%. That means its value is going to decrease. What was the price in the beginning? Its value is decreasing by 20% every year. If the present value of the machine be 16,000, then what is the value of it is not 1000, 1,60,000. What was the value in the last year, that means previous year. So let the value in the last year be x. So let the value of the machine in the last year was rupees x. Okay, so according to the question it is decreasing. So what will be my equation? X minus every year it is decreasing by 20%. So x minus 20% of x, it is equal to 1,60,000. This is the question. Okay. You have to find out that what was it in the last year. So now I will find it out. X minus 20 by 100x. So let me cut it, equal to this one. Very easy questions you have done earlier also. So let us do the LCM. 5x minus x equal to, all the steps are easier for you. These are simple algebraic steps, you can understand it. So 4x by 5, this is equal to 16,000. So what is x? This thing is going to that side. So 5 will come here and 4 will come here. 4 4s are 16, 1 2 3 4. So what is the answer? 5 4s are 20. This is the answer. You can write down the answer. Value of machine in the last year was, or price of the machine in the last year was, the price of the machine in the last year was rupees 1,60,000. This is the answer. So you have done. Easy question. Then also I am doing if you have any problem. Next question. An alloy contains 40% copper, 32% nickel, and rest is zinc. Find the mass of the zinc in 1 kg of alloy. Let me do it here only. Okay. Let me do here only. So it is already given that alloy containing three things are there. Copper is there, nickel is there, zinc is there. So total is 100%. So what is the amount of zinc? That first I will find out. Percentage of zinc, that is equal to 100 minus other 2 is given to you as 40 plus 32. 40 plus 32 percentage. So what you are getting? 100 minus 72%. So what is this? 28%. This is the percentage of zinc. Now in the question it has been told that you have to find out the mass of zinc in 1 kg of alloy. The whole alloy is of 1 kg. So mass of alloy equal to 1 kg. 1 kg means 1000 gram, that you know. I have to find out the amount of zinc in that. Total alloy is this, 28% is zinc. So what is the amount of zinc? Amount of zinc in the alloy equal to 28% of 1000 gram. So what is this that I have to solve, and you are going to get the answer. 28 by 100 into 1000 gram. So cut it. What you are getting? 280 gram. Very easy to solve. So in this way we are going to solve the other sums also. I hope you have understood this one. Okay. This answer is 280 gram. Okay. Okay, now question number 19. Okay, in question number 19 it is there that a child needs 2600 calories. Okay, and out of this a child needs 12% protein, 25% fat, 63% carbohydrate. It is given in the book that these are the requirement of percentage of fat, protein and carbohydrate. All these together consist of 100% and there are total this calorie. So you have to find out what is the actual amount of calorie for protein, for fat and for carbohydrate. Simply I will find out amount of protein is 12% of 2600. So what is it? 12 by 100 into 2600. So let's cut it. Now I have to multiply and I will get the answer. So you are getting it as 312 calories. Now amount of fat. Amount of fat is 25% of same, 25% of 2600 calorie. So this is equal to 25 by 100 into 2600. Again cut it. Now the answer is 25 into 6 is 150. So 15 carry. 25 into 2 is 50. With 50 I have to add 15. So 5 and 6. So your answer is 650 calories. Okay. Now amount of carbohydrate 63%. So same way I will find out 63% of 2600. So what I am getting? 63 by 100 into 2600. Now the answer I have to find out. So let me do the multiplication. 26 So the answer you are getting 1638. 1638 calories. So this is all about question number 19. You have to find out the amount of protein, amount of fat and amount of carbohydrate in terms of calories. That has been calculated here. This is also very easy. So come to the next question. What is the next question? Question number 20. Gunpowder. Gunpowder is a mixture that contains 75% niter, 10% of sulfur. Mixture containing 75% niter and 10% of sulfur. Find the amount of gunpowder which carries 9 kg of niter. So 75% of total amount is equal to 9 kg. So what is the total amount that I have to find out? Let the total means let the amount of gunpowder. Let the amount of gunpowder be X. So according to the question, what is given here? According to the question, 75% of X equal to 9 kg. You have to find out the amount of gunpowder. So 75 by 100 X equal to 9 kg. What is X? X equal to 9 into 100 by 75. Okay. So cut it by 25. 25 3s are 75. 25 4s are 100. Now 3 3s are 9. So you are getting it as 12 kg. So what is the answer? Amount of gunpowder is 12 kg. Amount of gunpowder equal to 12 kg. There is another part in this question. The part is what amount of gunpowder would contain 2.5 kg of sulfur? If the sulfur is 2.5 kg, then what is the amount of gunpowder? Again, according to the question, 10% is sulfur. So I will take the amount of gunpowder as X only. Here less amount of space is there, so I am not writing it again, but you have to write it again. Let for the second part that let the amount of gunpowder be X. So according to the question, in this case 10% of X equal to 2.5 kg. This is the amount of sulfur and this is the percentage of sulfur. Okay. So what you are going to get? 10 by 100 X equal to 2.5. So what is X? X equal to 2.5 into 100 by 10. So 2.5 into 10, what you are going to get? 25 kg. So answer is what? Answer is amount of gunpowder, amount of gunpowder equal to 25 kg. So 19 and 20, these two questions has been solved. Now I will solve another two questions. Question number 21. Question 21, you have in the question that rupees 7,000 has to be divided among A, B and C. Now it is written in the question that whatever C is getting, B is getting 50% of that and A is getting 50% of what B is getting. So I have taken that let C get rupees X. C is getting rupees X. So according to the question, what is B is going to get? 50% of X according to the question. So what is the amount that A is going to get? B is going to get something, 50% of that. So I have written 50% of X. This one is B's amount and 50% of B's amount C is going to, sorry, this is not C, this is A is going to get. Now as per question, this 7,000 has to be divided among 3. That means A's amount, B's amount and C's amount all together is 7,000. So that only I have written in the form of equation. Now let me solve it, you will get the answer. So what is the question? X plus 50 by 100 X plus 50 by 100 for this one into for this one again 50 by 100 X. This is equal to 7,000. Now let me cut it. 5 2s are 10. Again you cut it. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. So what is my actual equation? X plus 1 by 2x plus 1 by 4x equal to 7,000. This is the actual equation. Now I have to solve this one. How to solve? Take LCM. 4. So 4x plus 2 2s are 4. 2x plus 4 into 1 is 4. So plus x equal to 7,000. So 7x by 4 equal to 7,000. Now let me solve. X equal to 7,000 into 4 by 7. Cut it, you are going to get 1,000. So 1,000 into 4 is 4,000. This is the amount of C. Okay, 4,000 is the amount of C. In answer you will write down amount of C equal to rupees 4,000. Then what is the amount of B? That also you have to find out. Amount of B is 50% of 4,000. 50% of 4,000. So what is it? Actually it is 2,000. You will calculate it. I have just written. Similarly, what is the amount of A? 50% of 2,000. 50% of 2,000. So what is it? Rupees 1,000. So it has been distributed among the 3%. A is getting rupees 1,000, B is getting rupees 2,000 and C is getting rupees 4,000. Together 7,000. No problem. Now come to the next question. Next question is question number 22. Find the percentage of pure gold in 22 carat of gold. Actually pure gold means 24 carat. So in 22 carat, how much amount of pure gold is there, that I have to find out. So let me do here 21, 22. We know that 24 carat gold equal to pure gold. And if it is pure gold, that means this is 100% gold. So this is equal to 100% gold. Now I have to find out 22 carat means what percentage of purity is there. Okay. So I am doing it here. Let me do this. 100% purity. 24 carats equal to 100% purity. Okay. So 1 carat means what percentage of purity? 100 by 24% of purity. Then 22 carat means 22 carat is 100 by 24 into 22 percentage of purity. Now let me solve. Divide it by 2. 11 divide it by 2. 12 again divide it by 4. If I divide 100 by 4, 25. If I divide 12 by 4, 12 3s are 4. So actually I am getting 3. 11 5s are 55. 11 2s are 22. 275 by 3 percentage. So if you divide, you are going to get 91 2 by 3%. So that means I can say that 22 carat gold is 91 2 by 3% pure gold. Okay, understood? Only one question is left that I am giving for you to do. That is question number 23. Salary of an officer is increased by 25%. By what percent should the new salary be decreased to restore the original salary? Actually, this question is having similarity with question number 15. As I have done question number 15, so this is I am giving for you to do by yourself. Question number 15 was just like that. That is, the price of petrol goes up by 10%. By how much percent a motorist reduce the consumption of petrol so that the expenditure on it remain unchanged. So this is also same type of question. I think got the similarity. Here salary of a person is increased by 25%. By what percent should the new salary be decreased to restore the original salary? This is same as that question, so try to do it by yourself. If you can do it is all right. If you find any problem, then you can contact with me, you can say me, I will solve it. Okay, thank you very much.